using a delay whilst I got to the airport, knowing clearly that the plane was right there. It was there for about an hour to 2 hours whilst I was there, and they didn't let me get on that plane. So it was obvious clearly that they were up to something. So I wasn't going to allow myself to pay for another fee. If I had done so, I've really, in so many ways that allow myself to be taken advantage of, which I won't allow. I wasn't ready to allow that. He wasn't ready to, my friend. My 1 day friend or my 3 days friend. We spent about 2 days or 3 days tonight trying to get ourselves resolved in this issue. But he was being convinced by some other person to tell him, those people who were supposed to work out a flight for us to go, that he should accept some money or accept a free ticket and pretend nothing like that happened, and keep the secret away from me so that I will pay, and all the rest of the people who were with us will also pay. So there were a few handful of people who fall into the same situation. So my friend then refused, said, no, I won't allow that. And because we stayed together, so there's something bonding, some relations, the fact that we stay all night together, he got so acquainted with we were acquainted so much to the state that it became a good bonding that, it wasn't like a male and female bonding, which is that if you go to when a male and female get together in that attachment and where sex comes into place, it becomes even more solid. But this is more of a men to men, but just normal relations in chatting and all that. We became so friends, and he trusted me. I trusted him to some extent. So he had to reveal this secret to me, that this is what happened. And so we all got a free ticket. We booked for us to go back, to get back to the UK, and he was also coming to the UK. But here we were, we had our free ticket, and he was telling me the truth, the honest truth. He said, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. They were offering me, they'll give me a free ticket and they'll give me some money, and I'll just have to just ignore me. He will ignore me and leave me there like that. He said, no, I couldn't do it. I said, thank you for telling me. Your friendship, your honesty has been proven, your loyalty. For just a few days just 1 day we stayed together, you are being honest, In all my life, I am honest. I'm being honest to you right now. You may think of me in a negative way. I'm a Christian. I have a solid Christian background. And I'm being honest to you, and you're taking advantage of that, and you're saying that I'm a bad person, or you're saying that, because of what he's saying, he is no pope, he is no reverend, he is nobody. Let's just walk over him. He hasn't got anything, he hasn't got any power. Because you're believing that those who are demonstrating to you that they've got power, they have got real power, in the sense that you are afraid. And so you become obedient and listen to him, and it works. I know it works. But I'm trying to free you, for us to get a level to understanding that, hey, I'm giving them away. I'm betraying the scam. I'm betraying the deceptive thing that I'm supposed to be a part of, so that I can be solid and be more honest and truthful. Then you are making me look like a fool. You are making me look like a fool. Why? Because you believe in them rather than that? No. Because you think that I should stay on with that pattern, and the trend must keep as it should be keeping. No, I don't think so. But there are a few others who appreciate people who are able to come out to reveal certain things that they would never have known. They will appreciate that they would never have known these facts. They would never have thought this through, and I have put myself in that situation. That friendship is what we're talking about. The friendship of you seeing clearly and being honest in your loyalty. Your friendship meaning a lot, in the sense that you will give in anything that betrays. You cannot have an agreement with me, even now, to agree with me in the sense that somebody that I may not necessarily know, to betray somebody. All the things that we went through, I never betrayed anybody in the group. I stick to the pattern that you do mine for me and I go. I'm not going to take a bribe for somebody to be left over or anything, and I'm not there fighting for anybody, but for my own self. I'm going to set myself free from the situation. I'm going to set myself free. If you're willing to come along, come along. If you're willing to understand, understand. But I am doing it on a lonely journey to set myself free from this situation. No matter what it is, no matter how difficult, no matter how negative you might view it, it's your view. You're entitled to that. I intend to get myself free from this captive situation, that captive state. Now I'm being loyal to a fellow human being out there, because I consider myself as a human being, and sharing it. Your views are welcome. Your honest and good views and positive views are welcome. Not the negative, unnecessary views, but your true views are welcome. I learned from that also, and in every way, if you take along and you also become honest and loyal, like the friend I talk about, and you know anything evil or sinister behind the scene is going to stand away of doing some good, you have to be very honest and share with somebody, this is what is going on, this is the evil thing that has been going on about you, or this is what the plot that has come up, because there are all sort of craziness out there. So that you demonstrating your loyalty, your honesty, is something that can be valued by anybody or any friend. I mean, that's what families are there for, that's what friends are there for, that is what, the united body is able to succeed in their unity. If there is no honesty in terms of revealing anything that is negative, that is meant to crash down something which is good, then at the end of the day, nothing good can always triumph. Triumphant comes with honesty and loyalty. Anything that has succeeded, whether it's an evil empire or a good empire, whether it's a good institution or a bad institution, has survived because anything sinister that surrounds it or wants to sort of come out in sort of prevent its progress is exposed. So the knowledge of the people then begins to take measures to make sure that it doesn't happen again. And even if it happens spiritually, it brings shame to the spirits and the forces that they flee away. Expose somebody to be a witch or wizard, and that's it. That witch will have to find ways to go somewhere else and live his life. He won't be able to survive or live in that environment anymore. If you truly have evidence to prove that this is witchery, this is evil, that's it. That's the power of loyalty and revealing or unveiling things. If you unveil things, there's the power in it. The power in unveiling. If you unveil certain things, all the evil, sinister, secret, darkness things are now in the light. And they can't stand the light because the deeds cannot coordinate with the light. The deeds cannot embrace the light. The deeds cannot be done in light. It can be done only in darkness. So as you bring it to the light, it's unable to survive in such a habitat. It prefers its dark state. It prefers to be in that sneaky state, that hidden state. So as you unveil it, it might be very great and admirable state of being or whatever it might be. But the power of unveiling can seize it. And trust me, you can put it to work and realize that on doing this and on the experience and what I've gone through, I know for this fact that yes, this is true. This is what happens. So you might be knowing something. Your honesty might come. And I appreciate that. If you figure out something of that nature, your honesty is important. Because I can guarantee you my honesty. I can guarantee you my loyalty. My loyalty fails whereby yours fails. If yours fails, mine fails. If yours don't fail, mine don't fail. My loyalty will be there, and your loyalty should be there too. I humbly greet you, and I humbly, keep on opening up all these things to you with no strings attached. No strings attached whatsoever. So stay tuned, and we have a lot to share. We will keep on sharing. There's nothing to be worried about. Just keep on sharing. There's solid things and so many important things that needs to come out of all these things. And then we'll see where religion stands with our life, our everyday life, yours and mine.